Welcome to Love Lab, the place where we decode the psychology of attraction, love, and true human connection. If you're a modern man struggling in the world of online dating, you're not alone. And today, you're about to discover a powerful secret, one that can mean the difference between constant rejection and consistent success on Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, or any other dating app. And if you haven't done it yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss a video from Love Lab, where we share real-world strategies, no fluff, to help you truly understand women and connect with them in the most honest and authentic way possible. Online dating, a dream come true or total nightmare? Have you ever found yourself swiping through hundreds of profiles, matching with a few women, and then nothing? No messages, no dates, no real progress, just a ghost town of missed connections. And when you finally think there's potential, she seems into you, the conversation starts flowing, she suddenly disappears after just a few messages. No explanation, no goodbye, just silence. If this sounds familiar, you need to pay close attention to what I'm about to share, because the problem isn't your looks. It's not your profile, and it's definitely not that you're not good enough. The real issue lies in how you're using dating apps, specifically how you're communicating with women after you match. And the secret I'm about to reveal will completely change how you approach women online. Ali's story, and maybe yours too. I recently spoke with a client named Ali. He'd been using dating apps for a few months. His profile looked pretty solid, clear photos, a fun and interesting bio. He was even getting a decent number of matches. But here's the catch. He wasn't landing any dates. Everything just fizzled out in the messaging stage. Ali said things usually started off well, women responded quickly, seemed genuinely interested, asked questions, but then they disappeared. No explanation, no goodbye, just silence. So I asked him to show me a few of his conversations, and after just a few minutes of reading, I spotted the exact same mistake I've seen dozens of men make before. The truth about women on dating apps. Here's the first thing you need to understand. When a woman swipes right on your profile, it means you made a good first impression, at least visually, but that's just the beginning. Matching with her doesn't mean you've scored or won anything. It simply means she's curious. She's thinking, okay, he seems decent. Let's see how he is in conversation. Now, women use dating apps for a variety of reasons. Some are just looking for attention or validation. Others genuinely want to meet someone meaningful. But whatever their goal, once they start chatting with you, they're trying to gauge if there's chemistry. They're not looking for perfection. They're looking for connection, for banter, playfulness, emotional spark, or even just someone who gets them. And here's the most important part. It doesn't take days or weeks to figure that out. It usually happens within the first 5 to 10 messages. If you don't spark something quickly, they'll lose interest. Not because you're not good enough, but because you didn't create the right feeling at the right moment. The number one mistake most men make: waiting too long. Ali fell into the same trap so many guys do. He messaged politely, asked about her day, waited for her replies, and played the slow and steady game. And just when he felt like they had built enough rapport, he finally asked for her number or suggested meeting up. But by then, it was too late. She'd moved on, lost interest, or just forgotten about him entirely. Online dating moves fast. Women are getting bombarded with attention every day. If you don't stand out early, if you don't take initiative, you'll simply fade into the background like every other guy who played it too safe. The strategy you need: rapid escalation. I call this the rapid escalation strategy, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You match, you build some light, fun connection quickly, and then you move fast. Here's how it works. You match, you chat a little, fun, flirty, playful banter. Once she starts engaging, asking questions, showing interest, you escalate. You don't wait for 4 or 5 days of small talk. You don't build rapport over a week. If the vibe is good, if there's even a spark of chemistry, you act. How to ask for her number without it feeling awkward. Here's a line you can use that works incredibly well. Hey, let me grab your number. It'll be easier to keep in touch since we're probably not on this app at the same time. Simple, casual, practical, and totally non-threatening. It creates convenience, removes pressure, and filters out anyone who's not really interested. Another smooth move, if she asks you something personal, use that moment. That's a great question, but it's kind of a face-to-face answer. I'd love to tell you on our first date. But first, what's your number? It's confident, it's direct, it's attractive. And if she's into you, she'll give it. If she doesn't, even better. You just saved yourself time and energy on someone who wasn't actually serious. What to do after you get her number? Now, don't pop the champagne just yet. Getting her number is just the beginning. Here's what not to do. Don't start writing paragraphs like your pen pals. Don't try to get to know her deeply through texting. The goal now is to keep the vibe light, fun, and flirty, and set up a date as soon as possible. After a few playful messages, ask her something like, "What are you doing Thursday night? I know this great little Italian place downtown. I'd love to take you there. I think you'd really like it." Or, "I feel like we've got a good vibe going. Let's see what it's like in person." Be confident. Be direct. Don't beat around the bush. Women are drawn to men who know what they want and go for it. That kind of clarity is magnetic. What you need to remember. You're not there to be her texting buddy. Dating apps aren't for chatting endlessly like old friends. They're tools to help you meet in real life. If you linger too long in message land, you'll end up in the dreaded digital friend zone. You don't need to build trust over 2 weeks of texting. Real trust happens face to face, through eye contact, shared moments, laughter, body language. The longer you stay behind the screen, the more likely she'll lose interest. You're here to connect, to impress, to meet, and to find out if there's something real. A dating app is a doorway, not the destination. What you're truly after is real-life chemistry, a genuine moment where two people meet and feel something honest. And if she doesn't respond, if she ghosts you after a few messages, that's okay. You've lost nothing but a few minutes of your day. You don't need to get mad, and you definitely don't need to feel rejected. You've just saved yourself time. You've filtered out someone who wasn't really serious or right for you, quickly, clearly, and painlessly. One last thing before you go. If you've made it this far, I have a question for you. What do you want me to talk about next? What challenges are you facing in the dating world? What do women do that confuses the hell out of you? I want to hear from you. Drop a comment or take the short survey linked below. Your feedback helps me create better, more relevant content just for you. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to Love Lab. This is where you'll get honest advice, clear strategies, and a deep understanding of how to attract women the real way. No tricks, no games. Thanks for watching. Now go out there, move fast, stay real, and never waste your time on someone who isn't excited to be in your life.